prophecy of the sixth bowl. The sixth bowl is poured out on the river Euphrates in preparation for the armies and the kings of the east to come across to fight against the beast's army on the day of the Lord and helping the battle of that great day of God Almighty. Those who are prepared to kill 1/3 of the earth for the end times. And in this prophecy, it's a culmination from the fifth trumpet and the sixth trumpet in which we end up seeing this fulfilled. And this plague has occurred during the 1260 days. Revelation chapter 11 verse 3 says, "And I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days clothed in sackcloth." So the end of the prophesying of the sixth plague, which is in the power of the prophet, which we see in Revelation chapter 11 verse 6, where it says, "These have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will." And what we see is the power to shut off the rain and the power to bring the plagues. So the end of the prophesying of the sixth plague in the latter of the 1260 days occurs after the rains have already been stopped. And we know at the 1110th day, the fifth trumpet is sounded, leaving 150 days left of the tribulation after which. So the sixth trumpet and the sixth bowl is after the fifth trumpet, which occurs, and there's 150 days or 5 months until the day of the Lord. So we have no rain, and therefore the end of that is the end of the tribulation, in which the river Euphrates will have dried up by then from no rain. And so we know the rains have been stopped. Revelation chapter 16 verse 12 says, "And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared." So this is possible because of which the 1260 days of the prophesying with no rain, right, at the 1110th day, later the fifth trumpet sounds, after which the sixth trumpet will sound, we know that the rains have still been stopped. It will come to the culmination of the end where the worst of the droughts are seen in the latter portion of those 1260 days, which is 150 days after the fifth trumpet. Those 1260 days are completed. And so what we end up having is we have a situation where the water will be dried up. And we know there's 5 months from that point, from the fifth trumpet, because it says here in Revelation chapter 9 verse 10 and verse 5, "And they had tails like unto scorpions, and there were stings in their tails, and their power was to hurt men 5 months. And to them it was given that they should not kill them, but that they should be tormented 5 months. And their torment was as the torment of a scorpion when he striketh a man." So the end of these 5 months, we know, is the great day of the battle of Armageddon, in which those 200 million man army of the sixth trumpet are prepared for. Revelation chapter 16 verse 13 and 14. "And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet, for they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to the battle of that great day of God Almighty." And so we know that the sixth bowl is after the fifth trumpet. It's after the sixth trumpet. And so we know there's a period and a time scale, which we do know in the latter times of those 1260 days, that the drought comes, and also that those armies are being prepared for the great day of battle of God Almighty. Revelation chapter 9, verse 13 through 16 talks about this. "And the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, Loose the 4 angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the 4 angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year, for to slay the 1/3 part of men. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. So they were bound at the river Euphrates, not able to cross the river with the 200 million man armies, until the river had been fully dried at the end of the portion of that time," which is after the 1110th day has occurred of the 1260 days, where the rain has been withheld for 1260 days, which is the finalization of the drought period at the end of the sixth bowl. And the exact time of the rain being stopped for the river drying up is known, and it will be fulfilled through the purpose of the Lord, in order to bring across those armies that he will use against the beast and the kings of the earth. Revelation chapter 16 verse 12, it says, "And the sixth angel poured out his vial upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared." And this is why the rivers are dried up in the Euphrates, is for that purpose of being able to bring those armies across. This will be used as vessels of instruments of judgment and wrath, prepared for that day, that hour, that month, and that year, which is the day of the Lord, the great day of the battle of Armageddon, the great day of the battle of that day of God Almighty. And this is what is being prepared. And the beast and his armies, which are 1/3 of the earth of the kings, okay, they're following after the beast and his armies, led by 1/3 of the angels who have used temptations and deceptions to trick them into fighting Christ. They will be destroyed. And this is the purpose and the portion of the sixth trumpet and the sixth bowl on the river Euphrates. And this is why the rains are being withheld in the latter times, for this purpose of the great day of that battle of God Almighty. And this is the sixth bowl, the prophecy of the sixth bowl.